Close our eyes, come into grounding. So it's a commandment, a mitzvah, to remember going out of Egypt every single day. So when we do yoga, in its own way, it's also going out of Egypt, because to some degree, the body constricts the expression of the soul, and we've got to break free of the limitations of the body and know that we're free to express the soul. We're free to connect to the breath. We're free to overcome gravity. And when we're smart about the way we use our body, we can use our awareness and our consciousness to overcome fatigue, bad posture, weakness, all through conscious utilization of the body and the breath and intention and awareness. So in a way, every day gives us the opportunity of Yetziat Mitzrayim, going out of the Meitzah, the limitations. So let's start off by feeling our connection to the earth, to the ground. We always start with grounding, feeling our feet against the floor or the mat or the carpet underneath us. Our hands on our thighs. It looks like Gila's joined us also. Nice. Our hands on our thighs. Our spine not capitulating to gravity, but reaching upwards, opening up, unfolding. Shoulders are relaxed. The spine reaches upwards and extends. And I see we have Muriel also, so we really got a beautiful group this morning. So the spine is defying gravity and expanding itself. Interject little pockets of air between each vertebrae so that your spine can lift up and be more extended. Sitting bones are connecting to the floor. Hands are resting on the thighs. The head also defies gravity and floats up light like a helium balloon, and just feel it wafting side to side on top of its axis. It's balancing on a little axis. We want it to feel buoyant and light and float upwards. Hands are grounded, feet are grounded, spine is extended, head is floating, shoulders are dropping.
You're going to learn?
Drop.
No. Stop with the cold.
If there's going to be talking in your area, just mute yourself so we don't all have to hear what's happening in your private space. And then we just relax. As we relax, we want to start to connect to that breath. So the breath is the agency of freedom. So as we take the breath in, we expand and open and get lighter.
Into the back.
And bigger. And as we exhale, we release that breath. And with that release of breath, there's a kind of connection to the earth, to the gravity. As we expand and breathe in, we take out more of that energy that helps us defy gravity and connect more to that free, infinite part of ourselves, ever youthful, ever creative. We breathe that in and then breathe, exhale, and feel the support of the ground upon which we stand and which supports us. So we balance between this lifting and the grounding. So breathing in, belly, ribs, chest, nice filling up. And then release from the chest. Let the ribs let go of the breath and then pull the belly in as we squeeze out the breath. So we're filling up in 3 parts, starting with the belly. Fill up into the belly. Keep inhaling, open those ribs. Keep inhaling, bring the breath all the way up into the chest. You're full of breath. You're nice and upright. And then as you release that breath, your back relaxes. That's the giving into gravity. The shoulders kind of round slightly. The breath comes out of the chest, the ribs. Pull the belly in. Tuck your chin, go into the beginning of a cat. Inhale, we're coming into dog. Belly, ribs, chest, shoulders back, chin up, extend, fill. Exhale, release all of that, come into an easier, chin relaxed, back rounded, pushing back, slumping, squeezing the breath out. And then breathing in. Inhale, open, open, open. Let's take the hands to the back, interlock the hands, really open up your front body, lift your chin. You fill up breath. Release those hands, let yourself release that breath. Drop the chin and just relax the back and your cat back. So let's carry on and we'll say good morning to Stirna, also joined us. So nice to see you. Breathing in. You don't have to say hello, just...
Mazel tov. My granddaughter had this morning a baby boy. Mazel tov.
Mazel tov. Beautiful.
Mazel.
Mazel tov.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Lifting
Thank
up
you.
our arms for the inhale. We're stretching even more. Inhale, 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 and exhale. Drop those arms round, slump, exhale. Let's do it again. Press into the floor. Start to lift up. Belly, ribs, chest, open up, reach up. Exhale, surrender, relax, slump. Okay, so let's come into a neutral spine. I just want to share an insight that I had recently about our bodies and age. So there's the part of our body that fights the aging. So if we think about the dog back and the dog and the inhale, we're breathing in, opening the ribs, opening the chest, reaching up. We're fighting gravity. We're being youthful. We're being empowered. And then there's that surrendering. Let it go round the back, tuck the chin. There's that kind of surrendering. It's almost like a bit of a collapse into cat back. But we know that there are many people who age and are like this all the time. This is their regular way. So every time we take in breath and straighten up the spine, we're losing 10, 15 years of ourselves. And every time we press against gravity and empower the body and strengthen the body, so that's the youthful body, that's the fighting against gravity, that's the getting out of Mitzrayim. And then there's the kind of the capitulation and the relaxing and the rounding and the kind of sagging. And then there's the neutral. So we want to find this balance, because when we're tired, we do need to rest. We can't be in denial of our needs of our body, but on the other hand, when we learn how to engage the body in strength, let's take the left arm up. In strength, push up that left arm and push down the right arm, and really feel that strength and feel the straightness of the spine. And then bring it down, and then other arm and other hand goes up, extending into this strengthening, stretching, youthful expansion. And then bring it down. And let's do it almost like Tai Chi, press it up and down. So we're extending and stretching, and then there's the surrender, and we come down and kind of allow, and then we press again, up and stretch, up and stretch, and then the surrender and the ease, and then press up again, up and exhale and surrender. And let's do 2 more, press up and down. And last time, the gentle transition, and then press up and down. So I don't know if you get what I'm saying with these 2 dynamics of capitulating into the gravity and resisting gravity, but I feel like it's really a choice that we make all the time. So let's take our arms in and reach up, and our feet are grounded down, and we're reaching up. We got this nice stretch up, and then we're going to go over to the left side. As we go over to the left, we're stretching the right side. So we're stretching our capacity for chesed, for increasing wisdom, for having netzach. We're stretching that right side. And we're not too old to stretch, so we can stretch more and more and more, and then come back up and allow that to release. Now we're going to take up the left arm. So taking up the left arm, lift it up. And now we're going to stretch to the right side, and we're stretching all those sides on the left. The bina, the gevura, the heart is stretching all those as we stretch over to the right. Come up, reach up, exhale, down. So let's just take the arms up and down a few times. Inhale up, exhale, down. Again. Inhale, get tall in that youthful spine. It's stretching up. Exhale down. We're not slumping now. We're just giving a release of the breath. No slump. Inhale up. Exhale down. Couple more. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more like this. Inhale up. Exhale down. Let's go again to the left. Lift up that right arm. Over to the left. Now we're going to intensify and come forward, down, out to the side and up. So we're starting to move the back as well. So inhale up, over to the side. Come forward. You could come more in a dog than a cat. Round, up, up, and over again. Exhale, round, 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 up, and over, and last time. Round, 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 up and over. And then come back straight, drop it down. We're going to do that on the other side. So the more flexibility we build into our body, the less we get stuck in fixed positions, which is what old people do. They get stuck and they say, I can't stretch, I can't change my mind, I can't adapt. So the more we build flexibility into the body, the more we're building youthfulness into our way of being. Extend. Inhale, up, over, extend. Inhale, over, extend. Inhale, over, and one more, extend. Inhale, and over, and up, and down. Good. Now, to do all that, we need lots of energy. So let's do our energy pump. I think we came up with a name for it on Thursday called tummy taps. Tummy taps, and then I added in terrific tummy taps. So these are our terrific tummy taps. Breathe in and out as we're stimulating the energetic core, the fire, the engine, the stove of the body. I want to bring heat and energy to this area. We're just going to do this for another few moments. I'll count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take up that left hand, find the right ear, bring the head over, take the right hand out, stretch the right hand forward, stretch it right across the body. Open like a gate. Open, exhale, close the gate. Open the gate, exhale, close the gate. One more. Open the gate. Now, while your head is looking forward, I want you now to turn your head and look to your hip, your hands behind the head. Then push your head up to your hand and release. Push your head up to your hand and release. And push your head up to your hand and release. And then shake it out. So we're going to do the same on the other side. Find the head, bring it to the right side. Left arm goes out, across the body and back. Across the body and back. Across the body and back, and one more. Across the body and back. Now turning to look at the hip, drop that arm. Push your head back into your hand. Push, 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 and push. And then bring your head together. So we want to have our head screwed on the right way. We want that head to be nice and buoyant on the neck. So let's turn to the left, turn to the front, turn to the right, turn to the front, turn to the left, turn to the front, turn to the right, turn to the front, back to the right, look down, look across, look front. Inhale to the left, look down, to the left, and to the front. Good, let's take our fingers. First of all, we're going to move those fingers. We're playing the piano. Loosen up, play the piano with lots of bent fingers with your knuckles. Play, play, play. Get those fingers moving. Keep them moving. We're playing a nice concerto. Move, move, move. Now we're going to send out the fingers. bring them close. Send them out. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now interlock your fingers, put them behind your head. And now we're going to push the head into those hands. Push the head into the hands. Push. And inhale, open up. Exhale, push. Inhale, open up. Now we're going to push into our hands and at the same time, roll those shoulders. You're making kind of circles with your elbows. I don't know if I'm explaining it very well, but you kind of roll like a bicycle. Your elbows are riding the wheels of the bike, loosening up any tightness in your shoulders, and then open up like this. Inhale, open. Excuse me, I need to put my... Okay, inhale, open. Exhale, push back. Inhale, open. Exhale, push back. 2 more like this. Inhale, open. Push back. Inhale, open. Push back. Good. Inhale, open and stay open. Now we're going to do side body again. Inhale, over to the left. Exhale. Inhale up. Over to the right. Inhale up. We're going to go diagonal. Right elbow to left knee. Towards. Don't bend all the way down. Just do the angle. And up. Left elbow to right knee. And up. Good. Now we're going to go side to side. Left side. Inhale up. Right side. Inhale up. Left elbow to right knee. Inhale up. Right elbow to left knee. Inhale up. Last time. Left and down. Inhale up. Right and down. Inhale up. Right to left. Inhale up. Left to right. Inhale up. Send out the arms and rotate. Good. So now we're working those arms. The fingers are pointing up to the ceiling. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push your hands out. Lower the fingers. Inhale, push them out. Exhale, lower. Inhale, push. Exhale, lower. Take the hands to the back. Squeeze. Good. And let it go. All right, let's start working the legs. Take the left leg up. And we're going to engage that ankle. Get it nice and flexible. Rotate, 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 then rotate the other way. And then point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, lift and drop. Other side, pick up the right leg. Rotate, 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 rotate the other way. Rotate, 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 rotate. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, rotate, 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 rotate. Good. Let's do a march. So point your toes. So you're lifting those knees nice and high. Point your toes down. So we're just getting a lift into the hips. Toes are stretching down. So you're getting a stretch in your feet. And you're doing a little bounce from sit bone on one side to sit bone on another side. Let's count it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Quite tiring that. Let's take a little. So now we did loosen up into the hip flexors a little, and we can sit in seated pigeon. So we're rocking our hips side to side. And let's, instead of the cross like this, let's sit for a minute with the cross like this, where you cross tight and lean back and let your legs go side to side. Side to side, side to side, and then we'll do the other side. So we'll first cross it, open, like an open. There's lots of space between my knees, and I'm rocking side to side. Rock, 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 rock. Now I'm closing the space. It's a different kind of a movement. Rock, 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 rock. So let's sit with this for a moment. We got our legs crossed. Let's take them over to the right, left side, and then take the arms, interlock, and take them to the right side. So it's kind of like an eagle twist. And come back. Release, uncross. Let's do it this way. Cross. Take your right arm under your left. Arms to the left, legs to the right. Squeeze. And come back. And release. Okay, let's move the legs a little bit, and then maybe we'll come back to do our pigeon in a minute, but let's release, or at least move them a little. Lift and drop. Lift and drop. So now you're lifting your legs against gravity. You need to use your muscle strength. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Now we're going to do something we don't usually do. We're going to cross the legs over, one over the other. Sit up straight. Hold your chair. Get a nice straight back and fold over your crossed legs. Fold down. You're holding on your chair so you're not going to fall down. And just see with the straight back how far you go. Maybe you don't go further than that. Come up, cross your legs the other way. You could do this stand, and then we'll do it standing up. Fold over and come up. Good. Let's just do that standing up because it's a very nice stretch. Have your chair right beside you. You're going to take your left leg and fold over your right. Press your legs into the ground. Reach your arms up above you, stretch and push your feet into the ground. And I'm leaving my arms and I'm just folding forward, flat back, forward, forward, forward. If you need your chair, or you could put your chair so you have balance, just to feel that stretch in the legs. Don't do it if you have blood pressure issues or you don't have balance. You need your chair, but it's a nice stretch in the legs where you just fold over one leg over the other and then reverse. So Okay, let's try that again. We're going to cross the right leg over the left leg. So again, have your chair nearby if you need. Lift up straight. And then you just send your hips back. Your legs are crossed. It's a nice hamstring stretch. Use your chair if you need. And just bend down over those two legs. Stern, I think that would be very good for you also. So anyway, now we're coming back to where we were before. We're sitting down and we're going to make circles with our legs. 1, 2, 3, and then sit in seated pigeon pose. So here we are. So let's rock it again. And before we go into pigeon, actually, let's grab the big toe. The left hand grabs the left toe and stir the pot. Stir your soup pot. Stir your, well, we don't have matzo balls, but stir whatever it is that you're making for Pesach. Stir, stir. 1, 2, 3. And then we're sitting in pigeon pose. Cross the arms. Let's take 3 deep breaths. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Last deep breath here. Breathe in. Breathe out. So keeping the legs, let's go for the twist. Left hand to the toes. Right hand to the back. Sit up nice and straight. Get that length in the spine. Defeating gravity. Now introducing the squeezing out. Squeeze out all the blood along the spine. Squeeze it out. Squeeze out any tension in your neck. Turn your head to look the other way. Your body's going right. Turn your head left. Squeeze out any tension along the spine. And then come forward. Keep your legs where they are. Switch your hands and we're going to twist the other way. So twisting to the the left. Turn your head to the right. And then come forward. So now we've got our pigeon and we haven't folded forward in the pigeon. So let's do that. We want to get length. So draw yourself up, up, up. Take the string, pull it up. Stretch your spine. Now your arms, you've got a nice lifted body. Inhale, fold forward, flat back, forward, forward, forward. Drop your arms. When you feel you're forward enough, drop your head. Take 3 deep breaths here, breathing in, out, in, out, in, out. Pick the head up, come up. So that is a very strong stretch in the hip. Not everybody's going to be able to go all the way forward, but that is stretching the left hip so it doesn't get tight and stiff and lose its mobility. Now we're going to do the other side. So take the toe, stir the pot, big round stirs. We want to prepare the hip for the posture. So we want to lubricate into that hip. Stir, stir, stir. A couple rounds. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we put it onto the thigh. And before we fold forward, we're going to do the twist. So right hand to right toes. We're going to get length and twist to the left side. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out, then switching the hands. Left hand to right knee. Turn to the right side. Get tall, squeeze around the spine, squeeze out the blood. Turn the head the opposite way. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Turn back. Squeeze. Turn back. Squeeze. And come forward. Good. So now, before we go down, we have to go up. And when we go down, we really want to go forward with the back, not just slump down. So pull yourself up. Get length. Take that string. It's at the top of your head. Pull it up, up, up. Stretch your spine. Good. Long spine. Hips back, flat back. You fold forward. The back is flat, not rounded. Forward, forward. When you can't go forward anymore with the flat back, drop your head. Hang down. 3 breaths. Breathing in, breathing out. In, out, in, out, in, out. Lift the head first. Come up. Arms out. Up and down. Good. Let's run in place. Run in place. Run, run, run. Run, run, run. You can do round arms, forward and back arms. Doesn't matter. Just move. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Catch our breath. While we're catching our breath, let's work our ankles and our heels. So lift those heels. Drop, lift the toes. Inhale, lift the heels. Drop, lift the toes. Now we're going to make it harder. Put your weight on your knees. And now lift your heels against resistance. Lift and drop. You're pushing down above your, not onto your knee, but onto your thigh. Lift against resistance. Drop. Lift. Drop. Lift. Drop. 2 more. Lift. Drop. Last one. Lift. Drop. Now we're going to go the other way. Pick up the toes. Drop. Inhale. Drop. Inhale. Drop. Inhale. Drop. 2 more. Inhale. Drop. Last one. Inhale. Drop. Let's stand up. So we're standing up. And the first thing I want to do once we're standing is my favorite wiggle release. So we're going to have hands above the head. And we're going to keep the feet together and just wiggle. Wiggling is a nice release of tension up and down the spine, in the hips, in the shoulders. You can even wiggle the head. So we don't want to get nauseous, but just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Now let's do another kind of release. Just shaking those shoulders, shaking the arm. Just bounce on your feet. Shake everything out. Shake, 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 and bounce everything out. If you're feeling very ambitious, you can even jump off, up and down, teeny tiny little jump off the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, or just shake everything and not leave the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's good for our shakes for today. So coming behind the chair, we're going to do some more heel lifts, lifting up, dropping down, lift up the toes, drop them down. Heel, down, toes, down. Heels, down, toes, up. 2 more. heels up, toes up, heels up, toes up. Step back there, left foot. Right foot is in front. Let's bend. Let's have the back foot facing the front. And we're just going to go into a lunge. So straighten that front leg. Bend. Straighten. If you need the chair for support, use the chair. Otherwise, just straighten that front knee and bend it. What I mean to say is bend it and straighten it. Bend it and straighten it. Bend and straighten and bend and straighten. Let's switch sides, and we don't want the lower back to take any pressure, so make sure you're pulling your abs in and you're using your glutes so your lower back is not taking strain. Straighten and bend. Straighten and bend. Straighten and bend. And straighten and bend. Two more like this. Straighten and bend. And straighten and bend. Good. Now we're standing up. We're going to just take that leg back, and lift, and lift. So use your core, use your glutes. Lift, 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 lift. Switch sides. Back, lift, 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 lift. Now we want to do something different with the legs. So now we're going to come up and bend, and up and bend, and up and bend, and inhale and exhale, and inhale and exhale, and inhale and exhale, and inhale and exhale. We're going to do this 2 more times. Inhale and exhale, and inhale and exhale. Good. So now let's go back to our kicks. So instead of kicking back straight, let's kick back a bent leg. Kick back a bent leg. Back, 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 and back. I'm kind of swinging into the hip. Other side. Back, 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 back. Good. Now let's put all that together in some kind of a nice motion. So let's start off facing our chair, standing up. Lift up the left leg, step it forward. Inhale up. Exhale to the chair. Lift that right leg, lift the left arm, and stretch. Stretch. Return. Lift. Hands together. Step back. We'll do that with the other side. Right foot forward. Inhale up. Warrior one. Feel how nice and strong you feel. Forward to the chair. Lift up the left leg. Stretch out the right leg. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Step back. Lift up. Hands down. Step back. Let's do it again. Starting on the left side. Lift. Step forward. Arms up. Warrior one. Forward. Stretch that right leg. Left arm. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Try to keep your pelvis parallel to the floor so that your hip isn't going out. Keep it flat to the floor. Step back. up, back. Last time. Lift the right leg. Lift, step, warrior one. Nice and straight, strong. Lift the left leg. Lift the right arm. Don't lift the hip. Keep it flat to the floor. Step back. Down. Step back. Good job. Shake it out. Shake it out. Shake it out. Let's do kicks. Kick, kick. Opposite direction. Kick, kick. Across the body. Across the body. Cross, cross. Into a punch. And a punch. And a punch. And a punch. And 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1, and come to stillness. Okay, after all that motion, we're going to do our balance, but we trained our balance a little bit, so it should be nice and easy now. We're going to grab the foot behind. Here's our chair if you need it. Grab the foot behind, stretch the arm up, and try to find your stillness. So we warmed up the thigh a little bit, but not so much. But now you're stretching that thigh. And here we go. And let it go. Let's do the other side. And take your chair with you if you need. Catch your foot. Lift up your arm. Stretch it up. Find your stillness. Everyone looks good. And let it go. Now you know that that was level 1. So now you can face your chair. We're going to start on the left side. Catch your foot. You got your chair there, but you really want to stretch it out the way we did it when we were doing our other stretches. Now we're just holding on to that ankle. But you want to make sure that your chair is there when you need it for wild, not wild thing, but king dancer pose. Very nice. Sasha always does this beautifully, and I see Muriel's doing it beautifully, and Stern is doing it. Gilla, I can't see so well, but I think you're doing it. Yes. And yeah, so as much as I could see. So that was the left leg. Now we're going to do the right leg. So we're catching the right leg. Get stable. Send your weight to the left leg. Lift the left arm in the sky. Hinge over towards your chair and kick that right leg away. And I look at you, I lose my balance, and beautiful. So now we can come onto the chair. Coming back to our chairs, and we're going to talk and move into other forms of Yetziat Mitzrayim. So just close your eyes and get yourself comfortable, your body the way we started. Your sitting bone sinking into the chair. Your spine lifted up, your shoulders dropping, your head on a nice erect spine, but loose on the atlas. And now we said that every day we got to think about leaving Mitzrayim. So the one way to leave Mitzrayim is what we've been practicing really in the class, is overcoming the gravitational pull of Gashmiut and reaching ourselves upwards, defying gravity through our muscles and our musculature, our skeleton, our bones, reaching up and defying gravity. But there's another way of leaving Mitzrayim, which doesn't involve any movement at all. It just involves connection and attachment to the breath, because that's really our essential natures. We're part of the Chelek Elokai Mimal. We connect through the breath to the soul. And no matter where the body is, in a prison, in a tunnel, in a jail, in a bed, the soul of a person expressed through their breath is always free. So when we connect now to the breath, to the neshima, it's another form of escaping the jail of Mitzrayim, the Meitzarim, to find a different kind of freedom, the freedom of the neshima. So just connecting to that breath as you inhale. Feel your breath expanding. Feel your body expanding to receive that breath. And as you exhale, feel how the body releases that breath. And just imagine that with the breath, you can go deeper and deeper into aspects of yourself, finding freedom. The first level is the level of nefesh, where we bring stillness to the body, connect to the physical act of breathing, and are there with the body as it expands and contracts. The next level of being with the neshima, the neshama, is to go to the level of emotion, the level of ruach, and have freedom over our emotions, so that instead of the emotions governing us, we calm the agitated emotions. We realize emotions are in motion, emotion, and they pass. And when we acknowledge them and pay them the attention they're demanding, then they can just move on. And so the level of ruach is a level of mastery over the emotions. And then we go deeper to the level of neshama, where we realize that the neshama is connected to our thoughts. And we take ownership of our thoughts and bring freedom to the thoughts that we think, not thinking thoughts that are self-defeating or negative or counterproductive. We get out of Mitzrayim even on the level of the consciousness of the neshama. And then we connect even more deeply to the breath and go to the level of chaya, which is a level that is really beyond our own guf. It's kind of the Dalit Amos that surround us, our sensitivities of what we're tuning into and what we're feeling and what we're picking up from outside of ourselves. We can try to find a place of freedom and expansion and leaving the confines of the Meitzarim there to find empathy, compassion, connection to others and their energy and their suffering. It's also a way of getting out of Meitzarim. And then finally, we get into the level of the Yechida, where we completely bonded with the Ein Od Milvado. We're beyond all limits to connect to the Is of everything, the creator of the world, the Yud-Ke Vav-Ke, the Shem Havaya. And there, of course, there are no boundaries. But we don't want to be there before 120. We appreciate our boundaries. That gives us our identity and our separate existence. But it's nice to know we have the freedom to transcend that every once in a while. We do it all day on Yom Kippur. But we can do it at other times too. And then reversing the journey from that Yechida back to the Chaya, to the Chaya, to the Neshama, to the Ruach, and then back to the Nefesh, where the soul rests in the body, in the blood of the body. Find yourself back in your body, your feet firmly attached to the ground, your hands resting on your thighs, your shoulders relaxed, your spine. Gently erect your head, reaching upwards, your head loosely on your atlas bone. Let your arms drop down by your sides. Turn your palms up to the ceiling. Reach your arms out to the sides and above your head. Come down the center line. Put your hands on your heart. Know that freedom is just a breath away. We should see the Geula Shalema Beguf, Mamish, not just in consciousness and in meditations, but for real. Wishing everybody a kosher Freilich and Pesach. And love to hear any comments or